Know about Pope Francis. Find out how many facts you did not know about him. Can you guess? Do you know? He had a girlfriend. He loves the tango. At one point he worked as a bouncer. Pope got angry when he was almost knocked down. He was visiting Mexico. A follower pulled him. The pull forced him to fall onto a man in a wheelchair. He was outraged. He said, "Don't be selfish." He also waved his hand a couple of times. It means he does not astray from teaching a person a good lesson. Look at the photo. You see how passionate Pope Francis is about San Lorenzo Football Club. This is another photo. It was taken in 1950s. Here, he was with unidentified schoolmates. In this photo, he was speaking with a passenger during a travel in metro in Buenos Aires. Facts taken from the Telegraph. All clips may not represent the story. Watch to become bilingual, as this video is specially made for English learners. Find out more about Pope Francis. 1. His full name is Jorge Mario Bergoglio. He was born on the 17th of December 1936. He is an Argentina by birth. His birthplace is Buenos Aires. He is one of 5 children. His father was an Italian railway worker. 2. His father, named Mario Jorge, emigrated to Argentina from the Piedmont region of Italy. 3. Pope speaks Italian, German and Spanish fluently. In addition, he is good in English, French and Portuguese. He can also speak a little bit of the Piedmontese dialect. 4. Can you believe he lost part of his lung to infection when he was young? 5. He is a fan of the tango. "I love tango and I used to dance when I was young," he told Francesca Ambrogetti and Sergio Rubin, the authors of his 2010 biography El Jesuita. 6. He had a girlfriend. "She was one of a group of friends I went dancing with. But then I discovered my religious vocation," he said to Ambrogetti and Rubin. 7. He worked as a bouncer in a Buenos Aires bar to earn money as a student. 8. He is a passionate fan of San Lorenzo Football Club, his local team. They were the first Argentine team to win the domestic double, in 1972. 9. His favorite painting is the White Crucifixion, painted by Marc Chagall in 1938. The painting shows Jesus being crucified on the cross, wearing a prayer shawl as a symbol that he is Jewish. The painting originally showed a soldier with a swastika on his armband burning down a synagogue. 10. His favorite film is Babette's Feast, a 1987 Danish drama directed by Gabriel Axel. 11. He studied philosophy at the Catholic University of Buenos Aires and also has a master's degree in chemistry from the University of Buenos Aires. 12. He was a teacher of literature, psychology, philosophy and theology before becoming the Archbishop of Buenos Aires. 13. He is the co-author of Sobre el cielo y la tierra, On Heaven and Earth, which can be purchased for Kindle. 14. He was previously Archbishop of Buenos Aires, from 1998 to 2013. He was known during this time to try and set an example for others, eschewing the extravagant robes of his position for the humble robes of a simple priest. 15. He used public transport rather than taxis or a chauffeured car to get around and lived in a small flat with an older priest and made all his own meals, despite having access to the Archbishop's quarters and a chef. 16. He was made a cardinal by John Paul II in 2001. 17. During the 2005 conclave in which he was runner-up, he was reportedly the victim of a smear campaign by other, more liberal members of the Jesuit order, who claimed that he never smiled. 18. He traveled to the conclave in Rome on an economy flight. 19. Francis is the first non-European pope since Gregory III, who was born in modern-day Syria and elected in 731. 20. He is apparently not Francis I but Pope Francis. Vatican spokesman Federico Lombardi explains, "It will become Francis I after we have a Francis II. Pope John Paul I, the last pope to affix AI, decided to attach it himself." Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.